Oh no, I've made another video on the SMT franchise. Now I'm doomed to become a Mega 10 channel. But seriously, I haven't posted in 2 months because procrastinating is my hobby. I mean, I've got some ideas and a script for a video about anime movies that I'm steadily working on, as well as Mike is writing a video on Deadly Premonition. But I gotta put out something to feed YouTube's algorithm. As we all know, we got a new Nintendo Direct Mini featuring a game that a prominent fan base has been starving for. Let's go! Needless to say, I was hyped. So Atlas came through with a new trailer for SMT V and even a release window. And on top of that, they said, fuck it, you can have Nocturne HD too. Like, we're not just getting an up-res version of Nocturne ported to modern consoles, but Nocturne is getting a full-on Japanese and English voice dub.
It's been a while since we last met, young. Or should I say, Timmy?
It's just crazy to me. Like, that is a damn good way to repackage Nocturne. That is way more than anyone can ask for. It's especially great news for newer players that have yet to experience SMT3. I don't know, I really love when Atlus puts voiceover on ports of their games. It gives it a whole new breath of fresh air. I mean, Nocturne by itself is just a beautiful game in its own right, with an art direction that's just so unique to its era. The atmosphere in this game is so suffocating and overbearing, with colors that just push that art style into an almost timeless feel. Now we get to see the game with a much sharper picture, and I've needed an excuse to hop back into its world, since honestly I'm just so lazy to plug in my PS3 and play it there. Not to mention, this is the Maniacs version, a version we never got in North America, where we get some quality of life fixes, a new ending, and a boss fight against Raito. And they even added a difficulty DLC known as Merciful Mode, as this game is notorious for it being a difficult entry in the series. So it being much more accessible and having an option that makes the game much more easier for new players is pretty hype. And it's a smart choice on Atlus's side. I don't know, I'm just super hyped for this, I just cannot wait. Now to move on to our main course, SMT V. Just wow. What an absolute nice teaser to show us. I'm like so satisfied by this that I feel like I don't even deserve this, to be honest. I think I watched the trailer like 8 times when it was announced because it was just so striking. Like, what a genuine surprise that was. SMT V is shaping up to look like a really good entry based on the presentation shown in the trailer. I'm really digging its art style and just how straight up miserable this version of post-Tokyo looks. Lucifer just comes down with an army of angels and archangels and even imps, and just pronounces our god dead. I really want to know how we get here, because it seems like the story will have a focus, at least in the beginning, about the world and civilization before it eventually gets infested with demons and dread and violence. Our god being dead is a nice direction for the series, if that god is the god we're all thinking about. Which means this will truly be in our hands on the way we affect the course of events in the world around us. We got a cute MC, an interesting plot setup, an amazing art direction, and a tangible release date that is closer than I could have ever imagined. I cannot wait to see more of this game, especially its systems. I really wonder what's going to transfer over from the last entry in the game mechanic department. I really want to know just how we will explore this world. Is it going to be like Nocturne, or is it going to be like SMT 4? It's just an absolute great year for Mega 10 fans, and I'm so happy Atlus is bringing these games back to a modern crowd. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to like and comment, and even subscribe if you really like us. Be sure to support us on Patreon so we can keep making videos like this, and have a great one.